They didn't miss them. Outfield grass, and obviously threw a 3-2 slider to Moreno, and that was the big hit of the inning. But usually Clayton does a great job of controlling, managing damage, and tonight, unfortunately, we didn't do that.
How kind of deflating was it normally there, or shocking for?
It was more shocking. I think that those guys certainly had a great game plan tonight, and they executed. And we just never really had a chance to get to Kelly and pitching with a good sized lead, and he was attacking us and making us put the ball in play, and we just couldn't do it. So I think that if you look at it from my perspective, we're going to come out there on Monday and expect to win a ball game, and didn't use our highest leverage relievers, and we got Bobby going, and it's going to be a good one.
Bill.
Dave, you guys spent a lot of time talking about how you wanted to be able to move past what happened last year. When you look at what happened to the offense last fall, did you see anything similar tonight? Does that carry over on the guy's mind, or?
I don't think so. It's some of the guys are the same guys. Some guys are different. The irony is that last year we won the first game and then didn't win a game after. So hopefully that script flips. But as far as offensively, I just thought that you got to give Kelly some credit, making pitches, and we just couldn't really mount anything together. So I don't know the correlation really from last fall to this tonight.
Standing up in the back right.
Dave, is there anything physically wrong with Kershaw more than he's been dealing with?
No. You know what? I thought tonight, if you look at the stuff, the velocity, I thought, you didn't get too much of a look at him, but I thought the stuff was good. It just some mistakes that they capitalized on.
Does this change or affect at all any plans for like when he pitches next?
No, it doesn't. I think that if you look at it, he's going to pitch Game 4, and so that's kind of, I'm sure that's where his head's at.
Barry in the middle.
Getting back to the playoff format, I mean, basically, I think 3 of the 4 home teams lost tonight, and the 3 teams that had 100 wins lost tonight. It's getting to be kind of a pattern now of these playoffs. What do you think about that? And you're kind of like a victim of what's going on around the rest of baseball.
Yeah, it's one of those things, Barry. It's this is the constructs, the structure of the playoff format, and so for us to sit here and complain about 5 off days, it's just not going to serve much purpose. But there's our guys are conditioned to play every day, and so when you have a respite like that, it's different. And so as a preparation, as a staff, you try to simulate as much as you can, and I think that all those managers were doing the same thing. But there's no, you just can't simulate real postseason baseball. So no excuse. We still got to go out there, and like I said before, it's like these are the constructs. We got to play within them, and we got to regroup on Monday and be ready to go. But I think your point's fair, but certainly viewership is great, and I think that's I guess matters to some people.
Take one last one, Kyle, standing up in the back.
Dave, the D-backs have scored 22 runs in 27 innings. They've gotten Corbin Burns, Freddie Peralta, Devin Williams, now Kershaw. What are they doing from your vantage point to be so successful?
They win pitches. I think that they don't punch much. They don't. They just put the ball in play, and when you make a mistake, there's some slug in there. They're not essentially built on slug, but those guys can still hit the ball at the ballpark, and I think right now they've clearly had a great game plan for the Brewers, and they came with a good plan tonight and executed it, and that's